Let me tell you about Darren, because he did something really amazing. Darren got tens of thousands of fans and hundreds of thousands of streams for his music on Spotify profitably in just a few months. And he explains how he did it in this video.
I'm a producer, produce hip-hop music, produce house music. I started to try collab with people, other artists and things like that. And what I found was it was actually really hard to get music finished. So then I started to put them on Spotify. No traction, nothing at all. I'd put them on YouTube and I'd get a little bit of traffic, people downloading my songs and things like that, but I could never actually get a proper collab and release a song. 2020, I actually decided, look, I love house music too. That's something that I can complete myself. So I started to learn how to make the house tracks that I love. And decided that I needed a fresh start. I needed to basically put my music out under a new look and a new artist name. I basically just looked at it and thought, how am I going to grow my fan base? Because that's what's important. Streams are just a byproduct of followers. So I knew that if you get put into a playlist, you're going to get lots of streams. You don't know where those streams are coming from, for starters. They could be bot streams, they could be real people. But people are always passive listening on a playlist. I think about it when I have people over and stuff like that. We'll put a playlist on and we're not really listening to the music. It's always secondary. So I knew I had to get people to follow me, to listen to my music and actually be a real fan. So I said, what would 1,000 fans look like to me? What would be the streams that I would get from something like that? And if I had 1,000 real fans, how could I then turn this into a full-time job? And then I said, what would 10,000 fans look like? So I said to myself, 10,000 to me is almost like reaching for the sky. So I thought, that's the goal I need to be aiming for. Not 1,000, I need to be aiming for 10,000. And I thought, I don't think I'll get there, but it's okay. I'm going to try get there. So basically what I did is I found your course. I had done Facebook marketing courses in the past. I knew the power of Facebook marketing. But after I did your course, it's bridged the gap between all of the stuff that I had done prior. And I went, this is what I need to do to gain those fans and find those fans. This is how I do it. So I started implementing those methods while I was making house music. I made an instrumental and I thought, nah, damn it, I'm going to put it out and I'm going to use it as my first ad. And that's what I did. And I started to get traction on that first ad. So then from there, I went, how do I continue to get more people to follow me? How do I get more fans? I need more budget. So I worked out that, okay, I'll create a playlist and I'll sign up to places like Submit Hub, Playlist Push and things like that. And I'll put my own music in there and I'll run ads to the playlist as well. And then obviously the playlist gained some traction as well. And I was starting to gain a little bit of money. So that actually ended up giving me the budget to push my own music.
That's amazing. Did you start implementing the Spotify growth engine strategies from day one, or did you try to accomplish fan growth on Spotify in other ways before you jumped onto that train, so to speak?
No, it was always with the Spotify growth engine. So prior to that, I thought a way of gaining budget would be to sell beats, make hip hop beats and sell them. Well, that's not always easy. The competition's very big. There's a lot of people doing that. It's a very saturated market. So I had to find another way to do it. Submit Hub was a really good way to do it. I think at the start I had a $3 daily budget to just my profile. That was a smart link. And then a $3 daily budget to the playlist. And it wasn't too long. I had 1,000 followers on the playlist. signed up to Submit Hub, and then was gaining probably $10 to $15 a day from just Submit Hub alone. And then I was able to apply that budget straight back into my artist profile. Budget is a big thing. You really have to look at this as a business. Your music is a business, and there's lots of different revenue streams. And I think if people focus on streaming alone as their income, that's a really hard road to go down. I think you really have to find your marketing budget from somewhere else to supplement that. When I was creating beats and things like that, I did try other methods. I tried the organic method where you put something on YouTube and then you wait. You hope that someone finds your stuff, and it just doesn't work. I've done research as well, and I've seen other people's failures as well. We can all learn from that sort of stuff. But in the end, I knew the idea is to make a quality product and put it in front of the people that want it. That's all it boils down to. It's as easy as that. And ads was basically the easiest way to do that. Once I'd done your course, I knew straight away that things that he's doing, I can see how they work. And it was what I needed to bridge the gap. I started with a smaller budget, slowly started to increase that as I started to make revenue. As I increased that, I hit my first roadblock, which was when I increased budget, I'm increasing the cost per conversion. So I worked out the easiest way for me to get around that was to actually start breaking down the ad sets into different countries. So that's what I did. I think by the time I got to about $9 or $10 daily spend on my artist profile, I broke it down into 3 groups. So I had that lower tier, the mid tier, and high tier countries. And that worked. I had a lookalike audience by this stage, and things were really starting to take off. I think I was getting about 50 followers a day. And I was thinking, wow, 10,000, maybe I should have been aiming for 100,000. but yeah, like that was basically what happened.
And where are you now?
Yeah, basically about a month ago, I hit the goal of 10,000. Yeah, so
Congrats.
basically just kept putting those profits back in to the budget, splitting the ad sets up. And at one stage there, I think I had an ad set for my top 25 countries. The followers just kept coming in. From the followers, I noticed my streams were just starting to go through the roof. My first house track is about to cross 200,000 streams, probably today or tomorrow. So
congrats.
I'm very happy with that. Thank you. And sure enough, the 10,000 follower mark came along, and powering through that and now aiming for that 100,000 now.
I love it. That's amazing. I'm curious, if you could give someone else who's starting out on this journey, like 3 tips that you wish you'd had when you started on that journey. Is there anything that comes to mind?
I guess one of the main things you have to be is consistent. I haven't stopped my ads from day one. So my ads have been continuously running every single day. So you have to have consistency and patience. The snowball starts off small, it grows, gets bigger and bigger. Second, scaling. For scaling, my tip would be to break things down by country. Look at your top 20 or your top 25 countries of listeners. Who are they? Where are they from? And then split up your ad sets to do that. Third tip, I guess, is to just keep striving towards that goal. Don't give up. I see a lot of people giving up and saying, oh, this doesn't work, this and that. You've got to keep going towards that goal. Make a realistic goal to start with your budget and push towards that.
Awesome. Love it. Thanks so much.
No problem, John. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this interview. And look, if you need help growing your streams, listeners, and fans on Spotify, then check out the link on or around this video. It's going to take you to the Spotify Growth Engine, which is an online coaching program where I show you click by click how to launch an automatic growth machine for Spotify that's going to give you streams, listeners, and fans in just days. Just click the link below to check it out. I can't wait to meet you on the inside, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Cheers.